guys, it's your girl Celia here, back again with another video. And this video is going to be all about my top 5 favorite English teaching platforms that you can use to create activities and play games with your students as a language assistant. So let's get into the intro and then let's get into the tea. Okay guys, so here's the tea. When I first started as a language assistant, I did not know what to do with my kids. I did not know where to start. I had no clue. I just had no clue what to do. Literally my first day, she was like, oh, you can just take them out and start speaking with them. I literally had papers, like copy paper, and I was writing down their names. I was writing down like their favorite emojis and like their age and like what they like to do in their hobbies. That's what I was doing like my first couple of days. And so I didn't have to create lesson plans or anything of that kind. I really focused on creating speaking activities for my students. And then sometimes in the class, I did have to like create like a lesson, but it was more so like a big activity. So kind of like presenting a topic, right, that the teacher has already kind of presented, creating like quizzes on it and then games on it, and then at the end of the class we'd kind of like do a whole activity together. But so that you don't end up like me, I'm gonna share my top 5 English teaching activity platforms that you can use for your kids to create activities and like play activities that are already pre-made for you. Okay, so the first one I'm gonna say that's gonna be your best friend, to be honest, is gonna be a platform called Wordwall. Wordwall is where it's at. Okay, I don't know how else to say this, but Wordwall was like my best friend, especially if you're gonna be like in a primary school, like a primaria school. I don't know how much they used it like in secundaria, which is like the high school in Spain, but I was in like an elementary school, so I used Wordwall every day. I created all of my activities on that. Most of them were on Wordwall because they just have so many different kinds of activities you can create. You can pay, I think it's like €5 a month if you want to get access to the other like games they have. So they have like Hangman, they have like Spin the Wheel, they have like really cool arcade games that you can put in like English terms and English things in there for your students depending on what they're learning at the time. So Wordwall, amazing. I have all the links down below. So Wordwall is my #1 top choice favorite thing ever. Like I said, that one's gonna be for creating, but there's another thing that you can use on Wordwall, and you can also find other people's like activities that they've made. I personally preferred my activities. The other activities created by other people, they weren't perfectly aligned with what I had to teach, right? So you just want to make sure that you're using it appropriately to make sure that it's aligning with what your students are actually teaching, so that they're not confused with different topics and different terms and different English rules and that kind of thing. Now my second top choice favorite platform ever is gonna be Live Worksheets. Now, Live Worksheets, I never signed up for an account. I never logged into anything. All I did on Live Worksheets was found activities that were aligned with what my students were teaching. And I found out about this because my teachers at my school, they were using this sometimes. They're like, oh, just go on Live Worksheets and then you can find whatever you need. Say no more. So I literally went on Live Worksheets, and let's say they were learning past simple. You can literally search up past simple and it will pop up like all of these worksheets created by all of these people, and it'll tell you if it's a beginner kind of worksheet, it'll tell you if it's a intermediate or if it's advanced or if it's like a C3, all those kind of things. And then you're able to like kind of go through them, look at it first. Don't just click one just because, even though sometimes life works like that, and that's okay. You want to make sure with Live Worksheets that you're going through the worksheet before you actually do it with the kids. Another plus about Live Worksheets is that the kids are going to be able to select the answers and do their thing, and all the way at the bottom you're able to select check answers, right? Which is so awesome, because then you're able to see what they got wrong and what they got right, and then maybe you can do a different worksheet that has the same kind of material, because usually they're around the same material, and then you're able to like retest and then recheck, and then it's like a whole thing. Love Live Worksheets. This is going to be your best friend also. Now the next thing I want to say is It's gonna be more creating and it's gonna be more time consuming, but if this is all you, then this is all you, right? So this one, my third platform that I'm gonna say is Canva. The way that Canva had me on chokehold, like my first 2 months of working. So I have 6th graders, right? So my 6th graders, they loved Stranger Things. And so what I wanted to do was I wanted to really like create a Stranger Things like game, a game kind of set up as Jeopardy. So what's cool about Canva is that you're able to do this, and like I'll pop it up on the screen, but right now you can see my Stranger Things activity that I created for the students. And basically all you do on Canva is you search up presentations, you search up games, and then it'll show you like a presentation game like template, and then you could like link in different pages within the template. So this one is a little bit more time consuming. You can't just whip it up on the metro on your way to school. You actually have to sit down after school hours or during your lunch period or whatever you have time to really go through everything and kind of like link it together. But my students love this. Me and some of the other Oxes, we use this template a lot, especially within like our first 2 months. And yeah, no, it set the standard high and the kids loved it. So that was really, 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 really fun. Now, my fourth thing that I'm going to say is a platform called Bamboozle. Now, this platform is so much fun. Bamboozle, I really used if it was like last minute, right? So if I just wanted to like search up something real quick and I didn't want to do like worksheets, I kind of went on Bamboozle. And this was a platform that I found towards the end of my placement. I found it like literally the last 2 months. So I didn't get to use it that much because the last 2 months, it's more like spirit activities and like the kids are having fun and like, you know, they're preparing for the Cambridge. So we didn't really get to use that as much, but I really loved it in the time that I used it, and I would definitely recommend it. Okay, and my fifth platform is gonna be Cahoot. Now, you know Cahoot if you know Cahoot. Like, if you know, okay? I loved Cahoot when I was in school. You loved Cahoot when you were in school. Cahoot is just where it's at. And so my 5th graders and 6th graders, they always had their computers or like their tablets or their Chromebooks. So depending on like what kind of school you're at, you're gonna have your students that have a tablet or a Chromebook or whatever. So in my primary school, I was able to do Cahoot. So I would create games and stuff, and it was just so much fun. Like the kids, if you just say Cahoot, they like squirm in their seat. Like they love Cahoot. Okay, this is something that you can also use like after you do your presentation for like you know what I mean? Like once you do your presentation about, hi, my name is Sully and I'm from Miami, and you're gonna be doing that your first day of school for your classes. This is something that you can do as like an activity after your presentation to see how well the kids were like paying attention if your teacher allows you to. And honestly, like for anything, if they want to like review for a test or if they, you know what I mean, like they're able to do that. So, okay guys, those are my top 5 platforms to do English teaching activities with your students as a language assistant. If these platforms don't work for you, that is okay. All you have to do is search up like your favorite platform. If it's one of these, great. If it's something different, that's still fine. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go on Google, I'm gonna go WordWall, similar platforms, similar word wall platforms, and there's gonna be a whole bunch of options for you. So yeah, if you like different platforms, just search up other platforms that are similar and something will definitely pop up. Okay guys, well that is the end of the video. I kept it nice and short for you guys, and I hope that this video helps. If it did, make sure to like and subscribe, and if you want any other videos or any other content that you want to see, make sure to leave them in the comments below. So I want to say good luck to you on your language assistant journey. It is going to be fun. It is going to be so just fulfilling in all the ways. You are going to struggle sometimes, but that is the fun of it. So don't take it too seriously. Don't take yourself too seriously. Have fun and just make it a memorable experience for you and for the kids as well. Good luck, guys. Wish you the best. See you soon in Spain. Bye.